Hey everybody, it's Skylar with Wonderful Memories, and I'm super excited to talk to you guys about New Zealand today. New Zealand is my favorite country to visit, so thank you, Brooke Thornton, for commenting so that I could talk about this country. So New Zealand is made up of two different islands. There's the North Island and the South Island. I only visited the South Island when I went with one of my friends a few years ago. However, in the North Island is where you'll find most of the population. A couple fun facts about New Zealand is that the people who live in New Zealand are actually called Kiwis, and that is from a local flightless bird that is unique to New Zealand. The also fun fact that I wanted to share was that rugby is like a religion over there. Everybody was playing rugby in tournaments for rugby, and we met so many athletes there. So when I went to New Zealand, I flew from Australia. It's a very short flight from Australia. However, that morning the winds were so bad that we couldn't land in Queenstown, which is the city that we went to in the South Island. It's like the southernmost part of the South Island. We actually flew around for a couple hours trying to land before the pilot decided that we were going to land in Christchurch, which is in the north part of the South Island. When we landed, it was a fun surprise to learn that we then had a 6-hour bus ride to Queenstown. Of course, this is a little bit sad when you first hear the news that you're going to be on a bus for the whole day in which you expect to be touring and visiting other places. However, this was a huge blessing in disguise. We got to see pretty much the entire north to south parts of the southern island, and we passed by many lakes and many beautiful scenic areas that made my jaw drop. It honestly is one of the most beautiful, purest countries that I've ever visited in my entire life. I actually had to prove that I was leaving New Zealand before I was allowed on the plane to New Zealand, which I honestly respect because that is how they keep their country so locked down, so pure, and so beautiful. The landscaping is so green, and you'll see many different colors as well. So now to talk about actually Queenstown, where we got to spend a few days. Queenstown is really known for its extreme sports, so if you love to skydive, bungee jump, whitewater raft, climb canyons, things like that, absolutely visit New Zealand. I was a little out of money when I visited New Zealand at this time because it was the last country that my friend and I visited on our 4-country month-long trip. So for me, it was paddleboarding on the lakes, hiking a mountain, and little activities here and there. We also did an incredible wine tour, and this is where I started to like red wine, especially Pinot Noir. And they also had the most incredible brie cheese. Like, those little things are always going to stick in my mind. But yeah, if you love the outdoors, love to hike, love to RV and camp, I highly recommend going to either the North Island or the South Island. The landscaping and everything is beautiful. Alrighty guys, well, I will see you next week to talk about a different country. Please like and comment below on what country you would like to hear about next.